From March, depending on the weather, hedgehogs will start to emerge from their hibernation. They would have been hibernating since about November, and during this time they would have lost a third of the total body weight. So it's the best time of year to put out lots of food and clean water for them. Here you can see we have some hedgehog food. It looks a little bit like a cat food. It's like a dry biscuit. And as they're omnivores, they have a really varied diet. So these biscuits are nutritionally well balanced, and when you're feeding dry feed like this, it's important that you're putting out lots of water as well. You don't want the hedgehogs to become dehydrated. So the Wildlife World Hedgehog House and Hogolo are perfect for use all year round. When they come out of their hibernation, they can make really good feeding stations. This is important if you have cats or dogs visiting the gardens. You don't want them to act as predators or competition. Take the feeding tray and you can put it into the box and tuck it around the corner or out of the way so that the hedgehog can go in and they'll be the only one able to enjoy that food. From March and April, the hedgehogs will be trying to eat as much as they can to build up their reserves so that they get to a weight to enable them to reproduce. From June, they start to mate, and the females are then pregnant for about 4 weeks when they need to take on a lot of food to make sure that they're healthy enough to produce up to 6 or 7 little hoglets. Once the hoglets are born in July, they then have to go out and feed to provide enough energy, not just for themselves, but for all of their hoglets as well. In your garden, it's a good idea during this time to look at making sure that the garden is hedgehog friendly. So opening up any areas so that the hedgehogs can travel to other gardens to get natural food as well. Making sure you're not using any slug pellets or pesticides is really critical to their survival. If you have a garden pond, which is great for wildlife, it's a really good idea to put a log in so that the hedgehogs, if they go down to get a drink, they can easily get out as well.